We got 2 seconds clear.
We got 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. We're getting. Are you ready, Yaku? Are you ready? You got 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Yeah. We got 2 seconds. We got.
Are you ready?
Clear the
You're
throat.
ready. We're live. We're live.
Ready.
We're going live. Are you
You
ready?
are
Are you
ready.
ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the. I'm deafened rather.
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes.
Yep.
2
Oh,
minutes.
really? 2 minutes. That's
2
pretty
minutes.
good.
Yeah. Good.
Ah,
Something.
we just
We go
say
train your
whatever.
disruptor.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're
Ain't good
not.
bar. What happened?
2019. CranKy Ducklings, Sea Duckling Open, the number 76. The Bethesda edition, where everything goes well. I'm your host, Steelmold. Steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. And with me is the ever so champion, champion puggish. Is that? I was trying to make
The pug
PugChamp into a.
You were trying to elongate it.
Not a verb. Like... What's the other one?
Adverb. Adjective. Noun.
Noun. Yeah, I think it's a noun. No.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, my grammar is garbage. Anyway, it's Yakuzaku.
Hola, amigo.
And we are setting up to cast this wonderful bracket, which has how many total check-ins? But we have 19.
19, I want to say.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit more than that.
We are setting up Grizzly versus Xenodactyl. So get your Zen,
14,
get your Zen ready.
16.
Get your Zen ready, because we
Yep,
are
19.
Going to Zen. So we need to be calm. We're going to start very calm.
All right.
Players are ready, and we are good to go, and we can start. So it's very sad. It's very calm. Hold on, I need to readjust my headphones and stuff.
Yep, we are going to be going into...
My headphones are not adjusted. I'm not calm. I cannot be calm.
Yep,
Okay. They're adjusted. Everything is adjusted. We are calm. We're calm now. Taking my
going into
it's too hot with my sweatshirt off, and I can't be calm like that. Okay, now I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm zen. I'm totally zen.
You're calm, yeah.
Stop interrupting me, Yaku.
Are you calm?
I'm calm.
Don't be. We got a cast to do.
Let me break out my vuvuzela. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Zen LE, the calmest of all the calm. And apparently our coughing scared the shit out of people. See, I'm so calm. I'm so calm. I forgot the intros and started reading chat. Anyway, the northeast corner of the map, representing Blue Shell, all the way from the land of Mexico, it is our Yellow Terran, Grizzly.
Spam this pepperoni.
Mm-hmm. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Alpha X and the land of the USA, our teal Protoss is Xenodactyl. This guy's already starting to building stuff on the other side of the map.
Yep, I am not surprised. This is Xenodactyl we are talking about.
Yep.
What's a better reputation?
Mm-hmm. It's a nice pylon wall there. It's got a couple of backup probes there.
You have to wonder if it's worth it now to actually continue to try and knock down these pylons.
Yeah.
Or if you will be better just trying to evacuate.
I mean, 2 pylons are about to go down.
What can you really do at this point?
One cannon is about to be finished. She's going to lose some SCV. She needs to concentrate that one pylon that's low on health, though.
Well, the bunker is starting to get up now. That pylon is starting to go down. The cannon not quite targeting what it wants to.
Yeah, it's not targeting
completion, and it is done. That it is not.
There's a backup pylon, though.
The bunker.
I mean, this is so far very costly for Xenodactyl, so it's not exactly worth it.
Yeah.
4 pylons down. And
Well, the thing is, he is at least breaking even, kind of, because look at Grizzly's mining though.
I mean, yeah, the income
This
advantage
is
is heavily in favor
essentially
of Xenodactyl.
every pylon or every SCV being pulled, a pylon goes up just
No,
as.
it's actually starting to work. She may be, yes, you're right. She's overcommitted
Yeah,
to this.
she's out of money. She can't repair that bunker.
And she's not making any more Marines, so there's no firepower.
Tis accurate.
The
Speaking
main
of
base is under
firepower,
attack.
though, there's plenty of firepower in this main base, but it's from Xenodactyl's 3 cannons.
I wonder if at this point you just float the base a little to the side and just
I mean,
force Xenodactyl to make more
Well-
cannons. Leapfrog.
that might be fine as a strategy, but that is admitting defeat right there. GG is called.
Yeah, she's also getting a lot of gas, but
Yeah, a factory could have definitely helped, but like, I'm thinking way ahead of the plan, right? Grizzly was thinking, if I get this gas, I'll get a factory, and that will definitely help quite a bit. Fortunately, it's kind of hard to do that when you have a bunch of cannons in your face.
yeah, and I'm not blaming Grizzly here. This
Same here.
this is a pretty aggressive one. I mean, she handled it pretty well, but maybe overcommitting it with the SCVs there. So it's always one of those things that's a very difficult to do
It's a
unless you practice it a lot.
It's a tight balance, yeah. Or practice
gotta-
against it, rather.
This is one of those annoying things where you have to get another player to just, you know what, just cannon rush me 50 times in a row, and I gotta learn the balance there. How many
Well, if you
SCVs to
play-
pull, what to kill first, what to concentrate, what to
Well, if you
Yeah.
sign up for enough tournaments that Xenodactyl signs up for, then you would eventually get pretty
Well,
good at practicing against that.
tournaments is not a good place to come practice something, because
Right.
then you're not exactly in a safe environment, especially you're getting casted as well, which is
Right.
a little more stressful. And then like
Well, I mean, every game is practice if you think about it.
no, that is definitely true, but I'm saying you get more out of practice when it's like a concentrated.
Environment. All right, we will await Grizzly's next map choice.
Mhm.
That is, I gotta say, that strategy from Xenodactyl, that was the most fitting on that map. When you gotta be zen.
You gotta be zen. You gotta be
You
calm.
gotta be zen.
This is what happens when you're calm.
That was.
The-
It was.
The cannons catch you off guard.
Twas
Right, Nightshade is going
Alright.
to be our next map.
the shadiest of the nights.
The most coolest and darkest of all the maps. It's so cool.
And then you rub the thing in the nightshade, and then I become the ninja, and it is dude.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Nightshade.
let's get you guys in as well. Let's get the group.
I am on it.
Group hero of the wasteland and savior of esports will be your observer today.
Yeah,
Production
observer,
manager,
production, admin.
producer,
Doing a little
streamer,
bit of everything. True.
person who doesn't
renaissance.
get into lobbies or
Hashtag called out.
hashtag called out.
Yep, a real renaissance fairy, if you will.
Renaissance fairy, she knows everything, and also
Yeah.
doesn't know everything. The true Renaissance fairy.
You get it? Because it's like a Ren fair, but instead of fair, it's fairy.
Ah,
Alright, I do want to point out that these two players have met one another, I believe, 2 SDOs ago, I want to say. See, I can look this up.
out.
I can look
Yeah.
this up on the wiki.
Thanks to the information fairy, we also have a Wikipedia page, a Wikipedia page, which you can see these things.
Yeah. But needless to say, this is something that Grizzly has not necessarily been looking forward to for a long time, but she's been eager for a rematch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Grizzly's ready. Let's get to it. Boop, boop, boop. Boom.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oop,
Now, as a
and they
reminder,
shoot.
the sign-ups for next week's tournament, which will be a Master Swan Open, are up and running.
There's no tournament next week. This is the last
Oh.
event. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
right.
weekly. Yeah.
I thought just in no, yeah, because
Yeah, because
in my head, like Christmas is in January. Like it starts in January, not in. Forgot to
Calm down there, Mr. Iconoclast.
Nah. Hashtag not my holiday. So I wouldn't know.
He was one of your people.
So yeah, so there's no tournament next week.
Wait, don't take that out of context, please.
What?
Good, nobody heard that. I just say, man, Jesus was you know,
Carpenter.
yeah.
All right, everyone, welcome. Speaking of Jesus, welcome to Night Cave, the coolest of all the maps. I don't know what the connection is there, but
Look, Jesus was kind of a ninja.
you're free to make it. In the northwest corner of the map, representing Blue Shell, about to be cannon rushed again, it is our yellow turn. Give it up for Grizzly.
How do you know it's not just a Forge Fast Expand?
She's getting it. She's saying it. She's saying it.
How do you know it's not just a Forge Fast Expand?
Because it's Xenodactyl.
Speaking of Xenodactyl.
And speaking of Xenodactyl, in the southeast corner of the map, representing Alpha X, our Teal Protoss is Xenodactyl.
He's representing the Yellow Clan,
So we
but
have 4
playing-
pylons being set up in the
That he is.
base.
So here's the thing, he's representing the Yellow Clan, but his color is teal. Meanwhile, Grizzly, she's representing the Blue Clan, but her color is yellow.
Yeah,
Xenodactyl knows his
this
craft.
This is a really good cannon wall. There's a lot of...
Absolutely is. And look at how much SCVs aren't mining.
Yeah.
Almost all of them.
Yeah.
I would think that it's just worth it now to just lift the base.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Like,
as
I know
well.
you do have to swallow your pride a little bit, because that is like a symbol of defeat, but you know, win the battle, lose the
It's
war.
not so much a symbol of defeat when your enemy is also
It's a pride
spending
thing.
a lot of
Alright, out of
resources.
pylons.
Yeah,
And
this is the
only
moment
making one at a time.
I think to just back away because
But I think
already invested a lot into this.
Grizzly
wait,
is
wait.
targeting down the
Pylon,
cannons.
pylon.
There is only one pylon, and it's about to get up. Oh no, this is dangerous. Grizzly with a little bit of a lapse in concentration, not quite targeting what she needed to target.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
all
get
things
rid of
considered,
that
she's
pylon.
weakened this pylon a lot.
Yeah, and she's got the bunker
might
up.
not-
She's got some
yeah.
Marines up.
She doesn't
One
bunker
more
up. She won't actually lose that many SCVs here, I don't think.
I don't think
We'll
so
have to
either.
be wary about these gateways, and we'll have to remember to put these back on mining, but it could have been a lot worse for Grizzly right now.
Okay, now
Alright,
she's backing up and leaving.
Alright, and this is a good call, I would say. Two
Yeah, especially,
Marines in the
especially
bunker.
when the gateway is finished and she can't really depower it.
Yeah,
or
2 Marines
unpower
in the
it.
gateway, or in the bunker rather, that's all you need, so long as she keeps an eye on this
The pylon block.
probe here. That'll be fairly annoying, but she'll be able to clean that up. We'll have to still be wary about the probe, but she's not in a bad position right now. The Zealot
she's
might
hitting the
chip-
Marines though.
Yeah, the Zealot might back to Diffa though.
She's using the Marines to kill the gateway, but the Zealot is actually munching on SCVs here.
That it is, and I just... Nah, I'm not sure
Oh, she's going back home.
if this is... Yeah, I mean, played out what she needed to here, so may as well. It's a pretty good
Pylon-
position for these cannons, though. There
Yeah, I
is
think there's
not much.
There's an angle there for her to kill that pylon, but
It's a really precarious angle, though. This one Zealot could just completely bring the Marine out of position, or just attack the Marine if she hold positions.
and this losing the supply depot will actually supply block Grizzly.
Ooh, the Zealot is out!
Marines.
This is... I cannot imagine that Grizzly is thinking that this is
She's
too
trying her
positive
best.
right now. That being said, Xenodactyl is not really all in on this, but he hasn't expanded yet. So if Grizzly just continues to live,
a few minerals and get some more marines out there, because yeah, Xenodactyl does have an income. It has had an income the entire time. That's the main
that
issue
is
here.
the issue. Jelly Jeff and rest of the attorney. GG. Xenodactyl knows his stuff, man. He knows the maps.
This is.
I cannot imagine that was.
I feel so bad for Grizzly.
Yeah.
She woke up so early.
She woke up early. She woke up early. She was excited for a rematch.
So did Zeno, to be fair. But yeah. Well, look, this is the life. This is the life. You have to take it in stride.
This is the life.
This is the life. The StarCraft life. Hold on. We wanna try and find another series to cast.
Yep. Here's a fun fact. We were probably a little bit out of our heads earlier when deciding which series to cast, because we thought, you know what? By the time Grizzly and Xenodactyl's match is done, we should have another series to cast. But
we forgot about Xenodactyl.
Yep. We forgot about the dactyl factor.
Yeah, I forgot the dactyl factor.
But we will eagerly await another series to cast. I gotta say, if that was your I just want to remind everyone that it is the last event of the year, so yeah, Grizzly will have to wait a couple more weeks before having the opportunity to come back in. That cannot be pleasant.
I mean, it is holiday season, so you know.
Yeah.
You want to rest anyway.
Yeah, it is accurate. That's why I didn't sign up this week. Haha.
It's Chill.
Hello, Chill.
Yeah, and by the way, we have the return.
Heard about your
we have the return of Tacit and S River.
Yep, a rivalry that will go. I would actually consider that to be a rivalry that's just starting to blossom.
Yeah, that's.
I think we're just about
sniping the championship from S River last week.
Yeah, S River each time looking to make that 4 in a row.
Yeah,
not quite making it happen. That being said, though, he was the first 6CO champion of SCO, so
still the highest rated champion? No, the highest gaining champion?
The one with the most
gains. He's got the gains.
He's got the most golds.
Golds. Yeah.
Gold medals, rather. Because golds can be just about anything. It can be, you know.
Just not
money. Basically. By the way, another fact.
It is the most money.
Yeah, I suppose so. Another interesting fact is that if S-Revar has 6 gold medals, Light VIP has 6 silver medals.
Why are they sick?
Why not?
Get it? 6 silver medals?
I mean, why not?
Yeah, get it? Because they're sick? 6 silver? It's a fun.
I mean, it's up to them, you know, for if they want to, you know, that's your business.
Ooh, it's Melty as well. Look at that.
Speaking of Melty, due to the next week for while we won't have a Masters 1 open, we will have some very exciting matches. Melty and Chelch being one of them. And I wanna come in with a little bit of a fun fact is that Chelch was talking a little bit while he was going to, you know, certain connections, shall we say. One of them I don't remember who it was, but the other one being GGE Mini. He contacted Mr. Gemini himself and said, "Hey, I have a show match that I want to prepare to." And Gemini's response was, "Oh, I think I know about that show match. Your opponent, Melty, actually contacted me a couple of hours earlier." So that's going to be an interesting match to stay tuned for. That will be one of, I believe, 4 show matches that we'll have next week.
Yep. Yep. Is this going to be the same time as SDO himself?
Yeah. Should be
I'm not
about.
well informed about things. I'm not, as you can tell.
Yeah, it would be. It would be about.
We may need to start writing a script for all the shoutouts we want to.
Nah, that's inorganic.
Yeah, that's too professional.
We didn't do that. What are we?
Yeah, they are on the
Blizzard?
calendar, but I need to keep up with the calendar, Kuro.
Sounds like that sounds like a you problem.
That sounds like. Yeah. Don't antagonize Kuro already. They wait until at least the middle of the tournament, when she's getting tired and hungry. Then you.
That's the right time to antagonize Kuro, because then she'll be like tired, and then she'll just be fired up again. Don't make her burn out at the start. Don't make her burn through her reserve fuel at the start.
All right,
we are her reserve fuel.
We do have. Oh, it's Papa Panda here. Oh, Ezra is in game. Okay, so for a second, maybe they finished the first series.
Tassad is expressing a little bit of regret for us.
Got a walkover here. There.
Yeah, he got a walkover, and then he has to wait for.
Have to wait 2 best of 3 series just to play.
Well, that makes Tassad. No, actually, that makes Tassad our second quarterfinalist of the evening. Xenodactyl, despite having to play his series, managed to end his quite a bit faster than the walkover period for Tassad.
Apparently, I can't ever fix the 6 medal joke. Yep, there are 6 silver medals.
Yeah, 6 silver.
Very sick. That's why they're pale. That is such a dumb joke. I love it.
Right now saying, I've won 5 SDOs though. I was the first player to get the 5DO trophy.
Yeah, it was.
But you were also a runner-up more times than you were a champion, so...
Yes, I think you played the most.
Yeah, might have. I think Nemesis actually played the most SDOs.
No,
at least she did.
There was a long period of time where she stopped.
Well, yeah. I'm going off of the time when Light swore off playing SDO, and then also was unable to play an SDO, because before hitting Masters League, Light already swore off SDO. It's like I'm gonna hit Masters League any day now, so, you know.
Yeah, see? The show matches haven't been announced. They're going to be announced in the weekend. See? It's...
You're staffed, though.
Yeah, so this is definitely a you problem, Kuro. This is a management problem. We were not informed. We were not well informed ahead of time about the proper announcement time and place.
We were told stand by for the 22nd. We were told stand by for the 27th for SEO times, because we're gonna have show matches then.
I mean, technically, it's our fault for bringing it up, but you know,
it's accurate.
You'd think a week in advance is where you like. This is the platform to advertise.
This is a week in advance.
Yeah, I know, because we don't want to wait anymore. We want to hype it now.
All right, sure. All right.
We can talk
What
about
are the other show matches?
Get to the chopper, Yaku.
Get to the chopper.
Chopper.
You know, I found out over the weekend, Arnold Schwarzenegger is actually really active on Reddit.
Yeah,
he really post stuff to the movie subreddit.
He nailed
comments.
He nailed Reddit.
Yeah,
how he started. He did an AMA where he started with the bodybuilding subreddit.
All right, yep.
And then he did a big AMA where he answered every question in writing on a piece of paper and then took a picture of it. That is the most Reddit thing you can do. This is like nailing it.
Is it the most Reddit thing you can do? I thought the most Reddit thing you can do is worship Elon Musk.
You like him or hate him, the guy knows how to present himself.
Yeah, he really
wherever he
does.
goes.
He still actually actively posts on the movie subreddit. Like he posted an album of like, yo, behind the scenes shots of the new Terminator.
No, the one who nailed that was actually Val Kilmer.
Snoop Dogg.
Because
Oh,
Val
well,
Kilmer
sorry.
came into the movie.
Right.
I think they did an AMA or did something in the movies, and he just. Oh, by the way, I have all of these pictures from the sets of all these movies we made, like Top Gun and everything. And it was like, yeah, here's some behind the scenes photos that no one has ever seen because I've never put them out there. Like, people are like gobbling it up. That was a brilliant move.
I tend to agree.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Another one who did almost the opposite of that, Snoop Dogg. He like did one AMA, basically never posts, but he comments on everything and be like, "Yo, dog, I disagree with your assertion here," and so on and so forth. Like he comments pretty regularly. He just doesn't post anything.
Yeah. Grizzly's going back to bed. Have a good night, Grizzly.
Good night, Grizzly.
Get some
hibernation.
Get some sleep.
Do go get some sleep. Feliz Navidad. Is that?
Yeah, I think that's the.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Well,
right.
You know. Oh yeah, I mean, I got so excited because I said Geohan just came out of his series, but I just remembered. Now he'll have to wait for another 2 best of 3s.
Yeah. We have a wonky bracket today.
If you don't mind filling time for about 30 seconds, I am going to grab some chocolate. I did not plan out this evening too well.
Yeah, you gotta chuck in at your chocolates. Chocolate your charge lots. No, that doesn't work. Said you had to charge your charge lots, which is charging your phone basically, because you don't want to have your phone on charge.
This is advice to everyone. Do as I say, not as I do, and do not skip meals. And if you're gonna skip meals, at least have something with you to snack on while you do things. Personally, I have peppermint pretzels.
I did the Hobbit thing today, and I had second breakfast. That's how I, cause this tournament makes me skip lunch on Fridays, so I have second breakfasts on Fridays before the tournament.
See, this tournament doesn't make me skip lunch, but I just skip lunch as an act of solidarity.
No, it's because you forget. Because you're dumb. Because you can't even figure out eating.
No, that's Kuro who forgets to eat.
Defective mammal. Let's not get into... I mean, yeah, sure. Kuro is a defective mammal.
Whoa. I can't say that on stream.
Can I say that off stream, though?
Should have started with round 1. See, here's the thing that you don't know, Kuro. We were actually discussing it earlier.
You didn't have a problem when I said Yaku is a defective mammal, but when it's turned out against you, oh no, now it's a problem.
Should have started with round 1. Here's the thing, Kuro. We were actually discussing it earlier when you were deafened, but the thing is, we wanted to cover that Grizzly Xenodactyl rematch so much that we were willing to risk it. We decided, let's ignore the dactyl factor. And,
I said let's ignore, but we forgot about it. So that's the technical part.
I mean,
you're missing out.
Is it really forgetting if you intentionally forget?
No. What?
Yeah. Repressing your memory.
But is that really intentional? Can you do that intentionally?
Yeah. The subconscious did. CeeLo versus Suneo. Hey, we got a series to cast. Sick freaking city.
Okay. So you've got where are we on the bracket? Yeah, on the upper side of the bracket we have Tsuneo versus Ziele. Is that German? Because that's Ziele?
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 Sounds German. They're both EU.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we might switch over to the Uro party. Yaku plans things? When did I ever plan things?
Okay, let's switch to Europa.
Yep.
We
Dear
already
Lord,
have
if you're gonna...
we already have Geohan waiting on the winner of this match, so we should have a
Yeah,
nice.
let's not keep him waiting any longer, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Terran Lord, before you throw around accusations like that, you better be able to back it up.
Terran Lord, everyone, the Lord of the Terrans. Also
Yep,
the
brother of the brother of the Lord
other
of
brother
Terrans.
of the Lord of the Terrans, who is also known as Doctor Brother, not Phoenix Spears. But also
Although
Phoenix
Phoenix
Spears
is also
Phoenix
a
Spears
brother
also
of the... Yeah.
brother of the other brother of the Lord of
Yeah.
the Terrans. Just you find a way to make it longer.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. This is what happens when Terran Lord gets masters and stops playing in our tournaments because he's too good, and we can't make more Terran
That's
Lord.
what happened. What? No, Terran Lord retired.
Yeah, because he's got too good, and he didn't have any tournaments to play in because he got too good.
He could still play in
couldn't play in-
MSO.
No. He went over the MMR limit. That was the problem.
Ah.
Keep up, Yaku.
I'm just trying to eat my chocolate-covered pretzels, man.
I'm just waiting for everyone to show. Oh, there we go. We have Zil here. We have Group. We're just waiting on Tsuneo, who may be in a.
Not to be confused with
there we go.
Suno. Not to be
Yeah,
confused
not-
with Suno.
Not Suno Kasuri. Tsuneo.
You mean Sino Kasari?
Hold on. Zen is our next map. Doop, 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 doop.
Everybody calm your souls and your bodies.
Everybody get calm. Stop cannon rushing each other.
I want Zen. Honestly, I want Zen to be the map of cheese. Or really aggressive. I want Zen to be the map that everybody decides I'm gonna put on a heck of a lot of pressure on my opponent so that they won't be able to play comfortably.
Group.
I hope that Zen becomes that map, and I think
click the button. Thank you.
I just assume she had lobby bug.
No, it's a party. We don't have lobby bug. She just didn't click the accept.
I'm trying to find it so that it's not her fault.
No, for the first time, I'm not the one who's fumbling things up. So I'm using this opportunity to
See what you can
get back at you for all the times you've criticized me.
That's been my strategy. See, I get invites with a delay. Well, you know. I mean, yeah, you can't really fault you on the Polish postal system.
Okay, everybody's ready. Let's get to it.
Go. Sila versus
So
Suneo.
this is another PVT.
Yep.
I believe Zilla, this is their first appearance in the tournament.
I do believe so. I do not recognize the name from previous tournaments, but that could just be me not recognizing things. No, I can still play an MSO. I just stopped playing SC2. There we go. Is Terrorlord Sing.
Ah. So I was wrong.
Yeah, you get used to it. You get used to it when you're like me. Take it from me, you get used to it.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Zen. LE,
Speaking of
where
being
is
wrong.
Calm. Shut up, Yaku. You're calm here. In the northeast corner of the map, representing Alpha X, our orange Terran is Tsuno.
Not to be confused with Suno Kasarino.
And in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of France, it is our blue Protoss. Zile. Zil. Zil? Zil.
Not to be confused with Zil.
I'm trying to think how you pronounce this in French. Zil? Is it because you...
Zil.
The last E would definitely not be pronounced, but I'm not sure about the L.
Ciel.
Is it Z or Zil?
Ciel. I'm assuming.
Ziel? Could be Ziel. No, that would be two L's then. I think you need a double L.
Right, it would.
Pronounce the L.
You know, L is also a name. E-L-L-E.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing it.
Thank you for that wonderful contribution. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
I'm just realizing it now. It's pronounced the same way as the letter L.
Mm-hmm. Like L-E.
I mean, I always called it L, but I never realized the connection.
Alright, anyway, we both have players
Speaking
who
of connections.
decided not to cannon rush or proxy rush each other. They actually went for quick expansions here.
Yeah, and interesting to me is
safety bunker.
Suneo. Yeah, what's interesting to me is Suneo did not go for a Reaper. He went Marine first into another Marine, and is now going into a bunker. He is going double racks, so I have to wonder what his plan is. Maybe just mass Marine? Could be a 3 racks.
No, I think this is just defensive.
I feel like
against the adept that's coming.
yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. I still would like to know the rationale behind going double Marine instead of Reaper Marine.
Well, if you skip scouting and you're like, okay, I gotta defend things.
Right, may as well. Yeah, may as well. But that is 3 barracks CA going up, and that is Simbi research, so it looks like it will be that 3 racks.
And this is especially potent because Seal hasn't really scouted it.
Yeah.
Only saw the first barracks, so this looks normal so far.
So tell us a little bit about this build, Mr. Steel. This is the only build I did back when I played during Wings of Liberty mold.
I know, I did not build the 3rd barracks. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You make it sound like
I'm making assumptions.
I'm
making assumptions that I cannot back up.
There's an expansion, Yaku. This is definitely not what I did back in the Wings of Liberty times. Back in my days, it was just one barracks with a tech lab, one barracks with a reactor, Marine Marauder, Marine Marauder, Marine Marauder. That's it. On one base. Nothing else. If
And
that
back
didn't
then,
work,
it was super
I
potent.
GG'd out. That was it.
I mean, back then, it would have been super potent if your opponent did not scout it. But that comes back to Ciel. He did, in fact, scout the 3 racks.
We have a question in chat here. What does LE stand
What does LE? Yeah, that's a good question, Seal.
LE stands for liquid empowerment. Liquid empowerment, otherwise known as
Atlantis
booze.
will rise.
As booze. You know, if you have a
Liquid
show
courage,
match
yeah.
that you haven't really prepared for, and you need to get some courage, I guess maybe some booze would do. Probably won't work, but you know, that's your only solution. Well,
Yeah,
Suneo,
basically.
in the meantime, has it's just now started a thing that I think what makes Medivacs Starport. That's the one. That's the thing. So already there's a nice push here coming up. Concussive shells is about to finish. We got combat shields. We got stim. We got +1 about to finish.
Yeah, this is a potent bio push. There's only 1 shield battery here by Cialis expansion.
And Zil
this
is
is not a lot to back this up.
Colossi, but the Colossi are not
Well,
going to
he's
be ready
getting-
for a while.
He's getting
but
thermal lands, but he's not getting any Colossus right now. He can't. Well, I guess he could afford it, but
here comes the first stim. Ooh, gonna get the sentry and the shield battery.
Nice. Yeah, this is.
Gotta focus that immortal. You can't let that immortal leave. That's the main damage dealer.
No, it cannot. Targeting out the probes, but that's actually fine. Yeah, he killed 21 probes. Yeah, and there's still nothing here that can really contest the bio.
No, this is gonna be it.
GG's call.
Wow. This is what happens when the scouting at first seems normal. Everything seems normal. You see one barracks, you assume your Terran is going to play a nice honorable game, but no, this is an aggressive 3-racks push.
This is an updated. So, as a 2-racks pusher, Steel, what do you think of this updated version?
I think it's very potent. I don't do it because I don't play this stupid game, but you know.
Oh, Chelch is asking us a question. Is that ban-worthy in this chat? Saying ladder edition? We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide this time. Or saying that LE stands for ladder edition? We'll let it slide this time. You weren't aware of the. You weren't aware, but be careful going forward.
I mean, it is a lie.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It is a lie, but it's less a lie and more of a misconception, I would say. But you can't fault somebody for believing that that's the truth when they were told that that's the truth.
Yep. All right, so it's gonna be Seal's map choice.
Seal?
Seal?
Zeal is another player. He played in MSO back in the day. German Zerg player, I want to say. But I don't actually remember too much.
Okay, so Triton is going to
I just remember he was a Zerg player. The most honeyest of the tries. You ever wonder why it's called Triton?
Oh, pretty much every intro of that I do on this map is me wondering why it's called Triton, Yaku.
Look.
Pay attention. Oh, we're missing something.
You mean someone? Someone pretty important. Sorry, I quit.
Okay, there we go. Let's see if everyone's ready.
You shall wait with bated breath. You can see the players right now. Well, you actually can't, but we can because we have the FBI on our side. The players right now, they're like warming their hands, getting it all ready, just adjusting their rulers, getting their mouse bungees up. Gonna make sure everything is pristine.
Okay, you hear the bungee? It goes like...
Oh, it's not the bungee.
Spring. Yeah, it's got a spring.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just mashing a spacebar. That's what it sounds like to me, anyway.
Yeah, because it can't bring it close to the microphone, so...
Imagine having to worry about your mouse cord. This was brought to you by Wireless Mouse Gang. Says the guy who still uses a wired mouse, to be fair.
Nobody uses a wireless mouse in gaming, Yaku. it's so unreliable and annoying. Anyway.
It doesn't like use wireless? Okay, go ahead.
Speaking of unreliable and annoying, we are on Triton LE. Sorry, that's maybe a mean segue, but that's the segue we have. That's what the segue we're gonna ride on. In the southeast corner.
To the person who created Triton LE, please note that we appreciate you, or I do at least. Seal might.
We appreciate the map makers,
but I at least appreciate you.
We appreciate the map makers.
Seal might say.
Despite our many,
they're annoying and that they don't deserve to be whatchamacallit.
You're annoying.
I appreciate you. And by that I mean not every map maker, although most map makers I would say, but specifically the guy who made
Yaku, Suno is proxying rags. We gotta get this intro going. Look at the minimap, please.
I don't want to.
In the southeast corner of the map, representing Alpha X, proxying a rags, 2 rags. No, actually proxying 1 rags and bringing 1 rags at home. It is our orange Terran, Suneo.
Not to be confused with Suno Casurino.
Why would anyone confuse them? I don't know. In the northwest corner of the map
Suno.
are blue Protoss. And give it up for Zil.
Not to be confused with Zil.
Mm-hmm. So Zil is going
Ciel
to,
suspecting
getting an
he.
expansion.
Yeah, Ciel can sort of sense that something is off with this probe, or that might just be a probe that. No, normally you would send a scouting probe home, so he's pondering right now. He's thinking something seems off. Could it be the double gas? I'm thinking he saw double gas.
And this is a tech lab on the proxy racks. So it's going to be Marauders
That
with
it
concussive
is.
shells.
That it is. Yeah, Ciel is going back for a second scout. Sees there's no expansion. Where's the expansion? Sunio?
This is Reaper comes in. Looks pretty normal. The
That it is, but he can sense that something is off.
yeah, but the Nexus goes up. It wasn't cancelled. Oh, does get the Reaper though. Tsuno is backed away, waiting
For the time being.
to move forward.
Yep, he's backed away for the time being. No, he's waiting more for to be able to consolidate his forces. I think.
All
Nope,
right.
never mind. He's going for it. He's going for it.
All right, he's catching the adept here. A couple of probes will come in to help. Shield battery is popping
They
up.
will. They are actually chasing them away, but Marauders are very, very beefy.
Yeah.
To go down the kiting
There it
right now
comes
from
in.
Suneo with the concussive shell. It's just
Yeah,
brilliant.
he's sending more Marauders from home. Gonna get the adept. Okay, the adept is down. Oh, but nice use of force field. So they can't go up the ramp. They have to get out of here before the shield batteries come up.
That he does, but the thing is, Ciela kind of just blocked himself in a little bit. He could not quite get this down. The targeting is there for Ciela. He does target down the weaker Marauders, and he's forcing Suneo back a little bit. The shield battery is definitely helping out a ton.
Yeah,
And
most
I
of the
think
Marauders are down.
Ciela might just have held this.
Yeah.
His shield battery is out of energy, but he hasn't lost a single unit. Suneo's back to square one, and there's a bunker in his main.
Nice, good, patient hold.
There's
Field is up in workers. The two bases are up. Suneo did not make a second command center. So,
yeah, Steel.
What?
Look at the minimap right now.
What? What?
The saddest bunker in existence.
Oh, yeah, because the Marauders couldn't get off the ramp because
Yeah.
of the good use of Sentry.
Ah, no, don't kill that Ciela. Keep it as a relic. Keep it as a trophy.
Keep it as a trophy. And this is my bunker, my trophy bunker. I got it from holding the proxy racks at the beginning of the game. I use it as a reminder for my enemies.
I want.
This probe actually going to be
I want
annoying
a
and,
tournament to make
delay
the
that
trophy
command center even
shaped
more.
like a bunker now. That it will. Now the bunker will
There's a-
come up from Ciela.
There is a
and-
trophy shaped like a bunker, I think, right? Or is it a
There
barracks?
might be.
There's a building shaped trophy, I think. One of the Terran
Are you
buildings.
thinking of the Nation Wars house or the Home Story Cup house?
Not decal trophy, the ones that are floating next to the
Right.
base for winning.
Oh,
like,
you mean the
like
in-game
online
yeah, we
tournament?
don't count those. We don't count those. The VSL is far superior, or the KSL, Kamel Star League. But anyway, there's a bunker up here, which should be able to. Suneo's gonna have to be on point, man, with his repairs, because with the Immortal out. Oh no, but with the Sentry though, the Sentry might have energy.
Yeah, it looks like Seal is going for Colossal anyway.
Well,
And there's,
actually, you know what? Yeah, now I'm thinking about it, I'm theorizing something that will never actually happen. I'm theorizing what happens if Ciela just goes for it, but nope, Ciela is a much wiser player than I am.
Yeah, getting a third. Nexus 8, Nexus 8, three Nexi.
Triple Nexus Colossus! my favorite. It's my favorite build to play against right now. Steel. I love it so much. It's great.
Yeah, so now is
Yeah,
in
no
big
trauma,
trouble.
yeah.
Big trouble.
Yeah, he is. He's
Only
already
now
playing
starting
behind.
mining on the. Look at the income advantage for the past 5 minutes.
Absolutely. How do I do that without a numpad?
Numpad 1.
How do I do that without a numpad?
Get out of here. Get out. Get out. You are not my son. What do you mean you don't have a numpad?
Yeah, you were complaining about having a numpad.
No, I'm complaining about having a numpad on the right-hand side of the keyboard.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
my problem.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
better on the left, but you still need a numpad.
Do you?
What are you, pleb?
I mean, I ain't an accountant.
I mean, the only people where I excuse not using a numpad are either writers who just write, people just write
Reporting in.
they don't use numbers, or
Yeah, that's
like gamers, professional
Exactly.
gamers who
I
have to
hit-
travel
Okay.
with a keyboard. You don't you're not a professional gamer and you don't travel with your keyboard.
I thought you were saying people who write a lot and people who play a lot of video games. I thought that was where you're gonna end it. I was like, I hit both of those boxes. What are you talking about?
Professional gamers who travel
Yeah.
for gaming.
Yeah, that's the
Not-
difference. Well, I mean, they
not
are
couch potatoes
professional
sitting at
gamers
home
are
and
people who play a lot of video games.
at home.
Professional gamers do play a lot of video games. It's in their job description, Steel.
They don't play, they work at it.
Well,
They
yeah.
practice video games.
Well, yeah.
Look at this. Are they just following one?
They are.
yeah.
One of them is patrolling, and the rest of them are just
Worshipping
following.
the one.
Yeah.
He's the one.
It's like he has its own
worship him.
posse.
I got my posse. We're walking around. Does he know where we're going? Does he know? I don't think he knows where we're going. Because we're not. Also,
I mean, it's just
I think
there
some
for
of them are
drop
walking
defense,
backwards.
really.
I think some of them are walking
might
backwards.
be.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, they don't really need to go anywhere. They're over
See,
there. Only
there's
for
one
drop
that walks
defense.
backwards. There's one that's walking backwards.
You know what? There's actually one of them that's not even walking, and it's
He's like,
it's just being pushed
beep,
along.
beep, beep,
He's doing the moonwalk there.
beep, beep.
All right, push coming out from
beep,
Suneo.
beep, beep.
And I don't know. I doubt it. It can definitely work out, but I don't know, man. Ciela. Let's look at Ciela's. How many gateways says he got? 8.
I mean, they do have similar army supplies, but Ciela
do,
definitely
but
has
the
the
thing
upgrade
is, yeah.
advantage here.
He has the upgrade advantage. He has the Fender's advantage, and he has Warpins.
But tanks are pretty
Even-
good.
I'm thinking they trade even here, and Ciela warps in around with Chargelets. Now, Charge is not done yet. Okay, it's gonna be done soon. Never mind.
Yeah, Charge is about to finish, and then these tanks are going to be a hell of a lot less frightening.
They will. Suneo's trying to bait this, but he actually loses quite a bit of supply there.
Alright,
And
gonna
this is
blink
just not
forward,
looking too
try to get
good.
the tank.
Looking on top of
goes
one
down.
tank.
The
2
more
tanks go
decent
down.
ones still have a lot of firepower though. But
They
the
do, but
Colossi,
there's just too
they
much
will
DPS
kill them.
here.
Yeah, the Colossi are going to wipe them out. Wipe them out.
I'm kind of get rid of Suneo.
This is not an easy battle for Tsuno. And now Zil is going to just keep on
It
pushing
was
forward.
difficult before he even fought it, but now,
Yeah.
ouch. And that's a lot of Chargelets. GG is called.
GG is called. And we have ourselves an ace match.
That we will. Even Void Rays win here. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard for Suneo after his proxy kind of got scouted out and didn't really accomplish much. Suneo just had way too much of an advantage from there on out. I'm trying to think what else Suneo could have maybe done differently. I don't know, man. I'm thinking maybe drops, but again, as we saw, Ciela was on top of that. He knew that that was one way that he could fall down in this game, and he prepared accordingly.
I think once Tsuneo realized that that the push wasn't working with the Marauders, immediately put down a command center because you already the Protoss already has a Nexus. Or maybe
That shit will
keep
be on
the
next map.
Marauders. Or maybe keep the Protoss contained on 2 bases, and try and greedily push for 2 bases, trying to catch up. That might work.
I would not disagree with you there.
Nightshade, are you not disagreeing because I'm right, or are you not disagreeing because you weren't listening to what I'm saying?
You don't have to call me out like that, man.
You had that voice of I would not disagree with you there.
Yaku, fight me? What?
What? Why do we need
Why does
to-
everybody want to fight me today? I'm not even the one who's talking shit. I didn't even say. I was the one who made.
What?
You were the
What are
one
we
who were
talking about?
disparaging wireless mouse. Steel was the one disparaging wireless mouse. Fight him.
Yeah, come at me. Wireless mice are not that good. They're heavy and bulky, and they run out of power.
I mean, there are wireless mice that are are non-wired charging nowadays. Like you plug in the mouse pad via USB, and then you can.
I know.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I get what you. I get what you
I
mean.
haven't had a
Like,
chance to try any of these, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
They could
get what you
actually
mean.
they could actually be much lighter because they don't actually have to have any
A
of the
super heavy
electronics.
battery inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, the latency will always be a risk, but I mean, you can also limit that risk a lot.
And
Like,
also
I mean,
at that point, isn't that a wired mouse? If the mouse pad is the one connected to the computer,
Well,
and
think about it this way: you won't have to get a mouse bungee.
yeah, but it's wired. It's not wireless.
Well, yeah, but you won't really have to worry about the cord too much.
Yeah, because it's not connected to the mouse, but it's still wired. It's not it's not wireless technically.
Well, I mean, the mouse itself is wireless.
I don't want. Fine, if you want.
I mean, I
Not
don't know what you're going for, but I mean, like, you can still use the wireless mouse without the mouse pad. It's just probably going to run out of energy pretty quick.
Right.
We are waiting a little bit on Ciala, just racking his brains a little bit. All right, he is ready now.
Okay.
Racking his brains, trying to decipher what in the heck we're talking about. Nah, he can't hear us.
Yeah, I was just checking up on the rest of the bracket. Still waiting on the Stiggy.
The sticky?
What's C9 Alpha Ghost? C9 Alpha Ghost.
He plays on Cloud9.
Alright, everyone.
Or he plays for Cloud9, like, whatever.
Welcome to Nightclade,
I
the
know,
darkest and coolest of all the maps in the map pool, and ever blackest, coolest map, poisonous and dark and cool. In the southeast corner of the map, representing Alpha X, our orange Terran is Suneo.
Not to be confused with Suno Casaria.
And in the northwest corner of the map, also currently sideways 1-1 in the series, our blue Protoss is Ciel.
Not to be
Awesome.
confused with techno slash what other genres does Seal do? The singer behind Kiss from a Rose, Steel.
It was just rock ballads. It's not
No, he started out in techno.
really. I don't know.
And later on, somebody will
Anyway,
say,
shout out to Church for gifting a sub.
"Hey, the gifts of the Churchill. They'll reach
Yeah,
far and wide."
Gifting you to Magnath. Magnath now has access to the sub-only Discord channel.
Yeah. Now he can add whatchamacallit.
Heroin.
Kerwin, yeah. Now I can at Kerwin to complain about stream quality.
Alright.
If
So
he
you
so
was
chooses.
an uncheesy opening from both players.
Well, you say that, but Tsuneo opened this way before going into a 3-racks. Well, I mean, then I guess he had the opening. No, but the 3-racks is still part of the opening. It doesn't matter that the game... Look.
It's not... Yeah, the 3-racks, that wasn't cheese. That was just very aggressive. I wouldn't call it cheese.
I mean, it's still a build that's designed to end the game early and does rely a little bit on your opponent
it's
not
aggressive.
knowing what build you're going for.
Yeah, but
No,
the difference is that usually with cheese, your opponent doesn't have the opportunity to find what's going on. But in that game, Silka just didn't scout it. It was there for a long time.
Right. No, well...
It was like 6 minutes into the game.
It's still
That's
3-racks.
it's a
No,
timing
6
attack.
minutes.
No, it's a timing
6 minutes
attack.
is still... It's a cheese timing attack. Yeah, it's a cheesy
It's
timing
not
attack.
a cheese. Not cheese.
All right, well, tell me this: what happens when the 3-racks fails? What did you used to do when your 2-racks fail, Steel?
I mean, I GG'd out because
Exactly.
that was the end of what I care about in the game. But no, if you have 3-racks, you still have 2 bases. You still have an economy. You had a starport by the end of it. So you have stuff to work
Right.
with.
Fair enough.
And you usually do damage with that amount of Marines and Marauders. So yeah, it's not like an all-in or an again. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Well, and cheese does not have, and all-in doesn't have to be cheese. You can have an all-in at the 20-minute mark of the game.
It's not cheese, is what I'm saying. It's just an aggressive timing attack.
I think.
No, I think you're stretching the
stretch
definition
the
of
definition.
cheese.
No, I think yeah, exactly, because I think it can apply there if we go by what the original definition of cheese meant. A build designed to end the game early and relies quite a bit on your opponent not reacting to it in time.
No, on your opponent not being able to.
Yeah, your opponent not reacting to it in time. Your opponent is always able to react to it. It's called scouting.
But Seal did have an opportunity to scout.
Yeah, he did.
They just didn't.
You always have the opportunity to scout, though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Not if the barracks is like in a hidden place outside your base, and
You look at what your opponent has at home, test if there's something off, and you scout the proxy locations.
It's like talking to a moron here. Fuck's sake. Yeah, but anyway, Tsuno is going with 3-racks push again. So, see, it's like we're almost 5 minutes into the game. Okay, but Seal is going to see this time. Not only
He saw it
did
last
they
time as well, though.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Yeah, he did. He sent in a Phoenix.
But no, by then it was very late. But here we have an observer looking at everything, seeing the army there. Going to see when the army moves out, which is right now. Okay.
Like, so...
Where them shield batteries.
Oh, he's doing the same thing he did last time. He has one shield battery in...
The Immortal is about to pop out.
That's not the best position for a shield battery either, I might say. The Immortal is about to pop out. He is making a Colossus this time.
You know, this is
so
also
if he's able to...
This is an Artosis pylon. This is going to depower both warp gates.
That it is. Ooh, this is tough. He needs to chrono that Colossus out immediately. He cannot afford to just have a naked Colossus out. And that being said, he also cannot afford to take this. Actually, he could possibly take this if he's smart with his positioning. If he does his force field as well.
Yeah.
Guardian shield popping up. Nice force field, but not going to be quite enough. It is enough to chase Tsuneo back, though.
Yeah, and it wastes steam by Tsuneo.
Absolutely does. The Colossus is now out. And that's a very marine-heavy army you've got there, Tsuneo. That is not going to look too... That's not going to fare too well. Stims again, so this Bio army is at even less health than it would. The Colossus is out, and that's about Tsuneo's tell right now to say, nope, I'm out. Time to go back.
Alright.
Oh, Chelch is helping us out quite a bit. He's helping us with our definitions. He says, if you win, it's a timing attack. If not, It's cheese.
You're not,
Or
not
no,
helping,
if my
Chelsea.
opponent wins,
Not helping,
it's a
Chelsea.
cheese. If I win, it's a
Anyway,
timing attack.
Here's your answer.
It is
to
helping.
What you do if the attack fails? Get another base. Yeah, Tsuno did the smart thing, realizing the first push doesn't work. The Marines and Marauders are all injured. Gotta get back home, save them. Send a Widowmine to be annoying. This is the not Widowmine drop. This is the Widowmine waddle.
Widowmine waddle by.
Yeah. And then you
Sending more with them.
Oh, Widowmine, please. That's a waddle. Bye.
What is?
Huh? Huh?
Waddle up, bye.
Alright. So Blake is on the way.
Once again,
concussive
you see.
Concussive shell's just now starting.
Yeah.
Still didn't even have it for the original
Well,
push.
you don't. Well, when you're pushing that early, I don't think
Tsuno,
concussive shell is necessarily what you want to prioritize over stim and more bio.
I think he had it in the first game.
He had it in the second game, but he was also going proxy marauders that game. So
Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm confusing it. Maybe I'm misremembering, which is always an option. But yeah, Tsuno is actually the one ahead in workers, up in army supply, having
and he's got mules.
Most of his army alive. Now that he has,
And he's got mules.
Actually, he doesn't have medevac. Where are the medevacs?
No, he doesn't. He saw
the
the Colossus, and he decided he needs to prioritize Vikings right now. Which, in my opinion, that's a fair assumption, or not assumption.
Gotta get at least one medevac to heal the army that's already injured.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if your opponent decides I'm going to go in now with the Colossus, you would wish that you had some Vikings.
The ghost is on.
Although to be fair, you would probably also wish that you would have some medevacs. But you can't always get what you want. Yeah, Ghosts are coming out. He realizes... Wait, did he scan that domain? I think he did. But, I mean, either way, generally Protoss players don't stick with Colossus for too long. They would prefer to switch into Storm of High Templar. It's just better for a sort of air switch. If the Terran player eventually goes for that air switch into the later stages of the game, you would much rather have Storm than Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Steel gets it.
Yeah, I wasn't actually listening. I was just. Steel is actually getting a fourth base.
Yeah, I think
Steel. Maybe giving Steel a little too much time here.
Yeah, Ciela doesn't strike me as a very timing attack or counterattack type of player. So from what we've seen of him so far, we have only seen 3 games. Well, he counterattacked in game 2 when, but that was also because he knew this is my time. But if he doesn't want to risk it, then I don't think he, from what I'm gathering from these games, doesn't really want to push too much unless he knows he can afford the losses, so to speak. But then again, he is pushing now though, so.
Tsuno is about to be maxed out though, and got a lot of Vikings against these.
That he does. He's moving Vikings away as well to try to flank it. That's a lot of energy on those High Templar. One Colossus goes down. The storms are out. A lot of the army is caught in this. Almost all of the army was caught in those storms. But it is not going to be enough for Ciela, it seems. The tanks are still alive. The Vikings are still there to clean out the Colossi.
Yeah.
He lost way more than he needed to, but it is enough to push Ciela back.
The War Prism is here, so still can reinforce, but or lose the. Yeah, that Marauder is not going to kill the War Prism.
They can try.
These Vikings though, they have a chance. Look, everything's frozen.
Or only one of them might.
Why is everything frozen? No,
yeah, freeze.
It's me, I think.
Oh, it might be you, yeah. Because I only got the freeze a little while after you said it.
Yeah, I got the surrender tab for a second there.
Thanks, Blizzard.
Okay, There's a ghost cloak on the way. The ghost's finally being made.
I'd say that was, despite the losses being taken from Tsuneo, that was about as good of a fight as maybe. Well, okay, it's not as good of a fight. It's still a good fight, is what I'm saying.
He killed a lot of ghosts in time. This could have gone even better for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it came down to the storms, but
what is that? Is battle cruisers on the way and a second fusion core?
Yeah, if you want to research both Yamato and Liberator range at the same time.
It's not to worry.
It might be a mistake,
Yamato, though.
It might be a mistake. It may be a mistake, but if you want to, if you want to research both Liberator range and Yamato at the same time, get 2 fusion cores. I don't see the problem. Steel. You need the fusion cores in order to power the reactor. In order to power the reactors.
It feels a bit redundant.
Well, yeah, but it's art.
Also, we have like a lot of starports here.
That we do. It seems like Tsuneo is going to make that big air switch that Terran is want to do in TVP. What I'm not sure of is he's also getting ranged mechanical weapons.
Problem is the upgrades, because
he's getting ranged mechanical weapons. But as far as I can tell, he only has 1 factory. 2? Yeah, 1 factory right now.
I don't know. Maybe he confused ship weapons and vehicle weapons.
It's probably misclick. That's an ouch. That's a bit of an ouch.
Alright. Seal is also trying to switch into some air protoss, going with tempests, which I like better against
species.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, depends. It's also a numbers game, because Tsuneo already has a few battle cruisers ready.
It absolutely is. And one thing about VC,
his job is going to be disrupting Seal's operations here.
No, Seal isn't
doing too much damage.
So what happens when you have the shield battery, but it does bring the army back. Focuses attention away.
Gonna get caught, maybe? Question mark.
Oh no, who does more damage versus armored units is what you should ask, Steel.
Mm-hmm. Zai Templars are just standing in a pack. I don't know if they're waiting in line for something.
They're getting energy.
Not sure if there's they're getting in line for energy.
yeah, they are. It's like a soup kitchen. Very nice EMPs go down, and the Vikings are starting to clear out the Colossi.
Yeah, but the problem is a lot of Tsuneo's army is the Vikings.
Indeed it is. Once it kills these Colossus,
the battle cruisers have not shown themselves.
Try to land, but it's not going to do too much. They haven't, yeah.
And Tsuneo is building a huge amount of them. It's going to be 8 battle cruisers.
Now, what do you think of this?
This is a third. That's a 3rd fusion core.
He's gonna get 1 for each upgrade.
But he's not getting the upgrade. Here's the thing. He doesn't he's not getting Yamato.
Well,
what's going on?
Tsuneo now researching vehicle weapons 2 as well as ship weapons 1.
When you have 8 battle cruisers, I think it's a little too late to get a fusion core. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a misclick or something. I don't know.
It might be. Look, he's getting 2 upgrades. See, I told you, Seal. He's getting Liberator range and Yamato at the same time. I told you.
I mean, it would help if he gets Liberators, though.
Yeah. I was just about to ask you, what do you think about Viking BC? Because I would think that Viking Lib, more than symbol, and then another more than symbol, Viking BC.
Yeah, I don't know. You want kind of the battle cruisers to kill the Colossi, and the Vikings to fight the Tempests, because you don't want the battle cruisers anywhere near the Tempests.
Well,
although there's not a lot of Tempests right now, not that big of a deal.
Well, the thing about the Tempests is, if you catch them off guard, you can teleport right on top of them and do a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-air in this army.
There is. The storms do go down. They manage to hit everything. Once again, we don't see too much of a split, but the BCs are a little bit too beefy for the storms to do too much.
Yeah, there's a recall.
And most of that army is down.
Yeah, units are not
A lot of the expensive units here. Some of the Archons, the Immortals. Pretty much everything that was brought back were Zealots and Immortal. That's about it. Oh, there's also a Sentry, but I mean, nobody really counts Sentries. Massive warp in here, but that's not really the type of army you want fighting this. Anti-armor goes down, and now I think we're about to see this Protoss army evaporate. Tempests come out just to go into...
Tempests are going to be very easy to deal with.
Tempests pop out just to go on top of PCs. A lot of Yamatos do go down, but a lot of them actually went to the Zealots. Yeah, they went to the Zealots. It's a little bit of an oof. Tempests have been cleared out, and there's just not enough DPS here, I don't think, on these Stalkers.
I mean, these bases are going down one by one, and they if they traded for Stalkers...
surely, yeah.
But too bad.
They are still getting the Stalkers.
Seal is broke. They just can't keep
Absolutely
up with production.
Man, oh man.
I mean, if it was just a battle of warping in Stalkers against battlecruisers, yeah, Seal would have won this battle. Yeah, but with 3 Tempests...
At 16,000 lost minerals and 7,000 lost gas versus 12,000 lost minerals and 4,000 lost gas.
Yeah. That's 12. Yeah. It's a lot of losses on the Protoss side. A lot of very expensive losses. 3 war prisms went down.
So it was continuing to expand. As we said, Ciela was starting to get broke, and killing these Colossus and these Tempests just broke him even further. So not too much here. If Sunio gives Ciela enough time, then it's possible, but I highly doubt that Ciela will allow it.
Thing is, Ciela has 5 bases, but only 66 workers.
He has not a lot of minerals left on them, though. They're almost all mined out.
Fully. And
almost
I
all
haven't really lost any. Only lost 2 probes. 2 probes and 1 SCV. Those are the only workers that have been lost in the game so far.
The unions are doing the right job. They're protecting the workers.
And but Tsunet does have a huge amount of bases, just going full Zerg here. Expanding on the map.
I mean...
It's turning to a full-on late game. This is after the late game. You didn't finish the game. You have more late game after it.
Yeah, this is the post-apocalypse.
Yeah, the postpone-calypse. It's when you postpone the apocalypse. Alright, so it's going to be, let's see what the numbers are here. 14 battlecruisers versus 10 Tempests. The upgrades are getting better and better for Tsuneo. Seal is catching up.
Numbers were invented by witches to confuse good pagans like you and I.
Yeah, I mean, Seal only has 1 cybernetics core, so can only get 1 upgrade for the
He should get 3
Protoss at a time.
He should get 3 just to match Tsuneo's fusion cores.
No, that's the
3
difference.
core versus 3 core.
No. But cybernetics core is like
actually useful to have more than 1.
Armory, not like the physical. That's like
it's
getting more
than 1.
fleet beacons. You need more fleet beacons. That's what you need.
No, but they're both core, though.
Yeah, but the fleet beacon is the equivalent of the.
Yeah, but it says core.
One.
Yeah, but it says core.
That's not the important bit, Yaku.
Isn't it? Yamada's going down left and right. Tempest going down left and right. Archon's just starting to fall.
Yeah, this time there's much more anti-air for the Protoss.
Suneo will have to play it a little cautious here, though. But as
he's playing. He's
there's a lot of storm, though.
Setting the Vikings forward to tank some shots for the battlecruisers. The Yamatos go down. A lot of these Tempests
I think this is just it.
Yeah.
What is left here to deal with these battlecruisers, Steel?
Nothing. More Tempests on the way, but this is a lot of battlecruisers. GG is called, Yaku.
What a game.
Yeah. It's been a while since we saw a late game TVP.
So
Airport was
that one
Terran. That's
that one game lasted longer than the Grizzly versus Xenodactyl series.
Shh, it's too soon, Yaku. It's still too soon.
It's too soon,
No, Tsuno was not involved in that.
It's too soon, Ale? Yeah?
You're not funny, Yaku.
Soon,
Okay, so
Ale?
Geohan versus Tsuneo is going to be our next match. Geohan is from
The Philippines.
SEA, right?
The Philippines,
Okay.
yep. Not to be confused with the Philistines.
No. So we'll switch back to the Americas.
I can't imagine that you watched or were shown VeggieTales when you were younger, being Jewish and all.
VeggieTales?
Yeah, VeggieTales.
Sounds like a vegetarian propaganda thing for kids.
Kind of. It's Bible stories, but all of the characters are vegetables. It's this weird relic of early 2000s, late 90s CGI. Well, not CGI, whatchamacallit, 3D animation.
Yeah, that sounds...
And it's all like Bible
horrible.
stories and stuff.
Yeah,
But
like I said,
one time they had-
it sounds like propaganda something.
Yeah, some of them were alright. I'm just thinking back to that one gag they had in one of them where they were talking about the Philistines. I don't actually remember what it was. But they were like, the Philippines, you say? And it's like, no, not the Philippines, the Philistines. Why are we going to Southeast Asia? Should I bring sunblock? And it's like, no, not the Philippines. I keep telling you. And it's like, I heard there's a lot of stuff there. And it's like, I'm not the Philippines!
Alright. I definitely did not watch that show as a kid.
Yeah, I can't imagine you did. It is, I don't know, as I said, it's very
It did not exist when I
Christian-based.
was a kid.
Oh, that too. Alright, we will have our next match with you fairly shortly. Just making sure that everybody's gonna amicable with their servers.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, okay, Philippines versus EU. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it could be US Central, I suppose.
the UK lads are happy for Tsuno's
Is
victory.
Is it coming home?
Is it coming home?
It's coming home. Is it?
Is it? Ah.
Wait, the World Cup was last year.
GG, Seal. Also, Seal, please tell us how to pronounce the name. Because we've had Zil, Ciel, Ciele, Ciele, Zil, Zil, Z.
Sial. Imagine if it's actually like a not a French name, but like a Celtic name, so the S is like a sh.
Here. Hill.
Share.
It's like
Share.
it's actually
Shield.
pronounced
It's
Throatwobbler Mangrove. It's written down as yacht, but it's pronounced Throatwobbler Mangrove.
Shield.
Monty Python's sketch, everyone.
Yeah. That was in Holy Grail, wasn't it? When they were on the talking about the Mandrake.
No.
Okay, I don't remember where it's from them.
It's from an interview. And is interviewing
Okay, I
someone
don't
with
remember what it's
with a very big fake nose, and he was like introducing him as Raymond Luxury Yacht, and he's like, well, it's spelled yacht, but it's actually pronounced Throatwobbler Mangrove.
I can't say political stuff on stream.
Keep eating chocolates.
Yeah. Pretzel covered chocolate. No, wait, the other way around.
calm down. Conducting Geohan.
Right? Oh.
Australia Nation Wars? What?
Yeah, I know, man.
What
Yeah,
is
I know.
talking
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know, man. I just let them talk about noob stuff. Chappy though, rocking that world champion dark portrait. I kind of like that. I don't remember his name or how to pronounce it, but the artist that's doing the things went back to a little bit more of a grounded sort of thing with his world champion portrait.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt whatever you're saying to say that I'm switching to Central United States server. You all heard it.
All right, sure.
Not my fault.
All right.
Eternal Empire is our first map.
Ooh, the sun never sets.
Okay, it's good. Hold on. Let's get the players in.
It's a little
See,
bit important when you have a
This is what
series.
happens when I communicate through whispers with the players. I can't talk at the same time.
Yeah.
Kuro was Kuro. Who was it? Kuro or Light someone was giving me crap for not whispering the players.
What?
Because then it becomes too much of a conversation. Because I was typing in chat.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. Yeah, whoever gave you that obviously has not whispered to players while doing the thing.
While talking.
While talking.
Light is giving Kuro crap for not whispering in players. Yeah, but you're not casting.
Light,
You're
you
not
don't
speaking.
cast!
You're not speaking while doing it. Damn it. Also, like I said, usually when I whisper players, they tend to think that I'm an admin, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, people will sometimes whisper, like, results to me in the middle of a cast, and I'm like, I can't do anything about it.
Well, yeah, you can do something about it. It's called, you can pass that information along to an admin.
Alright, I hope you're all tired of TVP, because we are switching into Terran versus Zerg. Both players are ready.
Yo.
Let's get to it.
We have an update in chat. It is pronounced CL.
Ciel.
CL.
Ciel.
CL.
Ciel. Ciel. Ciel.
Ciel. Ciel? Ciel. Ciel.
It's confusing because I'm binging Heroes of Might and Magic
like
3
the letter.
recently.
Right.
And there's one of the heroes there is called Ciel.
Yeah. And here it's CL, so.
CL.
Oh, I guess not that.
CL,
I guess
MC.
it's not that. I guess not with that much of a distinct period. So not CL. It'll be more like CL.
L.
Yeah, it'll be more like CL.
Ciel. CL.
Not CL.
Ciel. Ciel.
CL?
Ciel.
What the heck was that?
We're not talking about Ciel. We have two other players right now. We
will
are.
think about you though, CL. Or at least I will. I don't know
God,
about
how
CL.
annoying
Think
the
about nothing.
is trying to find some dumb joke to say here, and you're just interrupting me. And I'm not even like, it's not that the joke is worth it, because it's not, but it makes it
Right,
even,
no, I get it.
it makes it even worse when you're like talking
Yeah, no, I
over
get it.
me.
Just don't get in. Yeah, I mean, no, I get it. Just, you know,
You know
I
what?
get it.
You fucking do the intro.
I get it. I get it, Steel.
You fucking do this. I'm going to do this intro, and I'm going to do what I do every time you do intros, which is I'm going to clean my keyboard. Go ahead.
In the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner map of Eternal Empire. LE. LE, of course, stands for Liable Extermination. Liable Extermination. That's when. What does liable even mean? To be wait, because a liability is like someone that you bring with you, but it's actually a liability. A liability is a liability, right? That's all you need to know, really. A liability is, well, like I said, it's liability. I think liability is a pretty good term for it. So liable would mean I suppose, the adjective of the noun liability, so to speak. I forgot the E. Let's just say that the E will be egret. You know, like when it was liable egret. You can't bring an egret with you. They make a lot of noise. It's a liability. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, sliding in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, if Eternal Empire, we have the Yellows playing, representing Team SC Philippines, and playing for the Philippines itself. We have Johan. Or Johan. And in the top right-hand corner of the map, sliding in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the Blue Terran, representing Team Alpha. Is that? Yeah, that's an Alpha XI, or maybe it's Alpha C. Alpha XC? C? I don't know enough Mandarin to tell you what C stands for. Well, it could be any kind of C, because that could be like a C with an. Is there an umlaut? Actually, no. There might. I don't.
International.
The Blue Terran, playing from the United Kingdom and for the United Kingdom, and playing for Alpha X, we have Suneo. Or Suneo.
I like when you go Johan. Or John.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That cracked me up for some reason. Anyway, we have both players starting up very honorably and standardly. Got a 1-1-1. Typical Ripper expansion from Tsuneo. Johan with for the Swarm Force, just to be protective. And went for a third hatchery. A rather late one. Not a very quick one. Oh, so no, yeah, switching to NA.
Yeah.
Got it. Maybe that's why he got the fusion core, the 3 fusion cores, because.
But he played on EU last time. No, but he played on EU.
Maybe these Zarkis are messed up on EU as well. I don't know.
Ah, thanks, Blossard. Thanks for shifting the control groups to make it more centered. By the way, that's a change that everyone was asking for. Liz. You see, I thought that was a bug, but apparently I've been told that it's apparently an intentional choice. I don't really know. I'm hoping it's a bug that will get fixed, or if it's an intentional choice, they'll revert it.
Yeah, blizz.
I mean, it's like game breaking, but it's pretty annoying.
No, it's just everyone, all the streamers have to redo their overlays. It's why?
Yeah.
Why this change? Why that?
Of all things.
Of all things to switch in the game, why that?
That's a good question. Maybe they're just maybe they're in league with Challenge and they want everything to be centered. And just by saying that, I have just triggered Kuro into a burning.
He's using the grid.
So on this server it's grid. No, wait, on this server it's standard, but he normally uses grid. It's fairly annoying. It is fairly annoying. You know what else is annoying?
You.
You know what gets me is You know what gets me is that I was gonna say that or something similar to that, but then you had to come in and say it first. No, I say like I usually use NP as an abbreviation for no problem, right?
Yeah.
But then because PP is an abbreviation for please pause, so I usually my first instinct is like, yeah, NP, no big deal, we can pause. But then after I type it, I think to myself, wait, how's that interpreted? Because for me, it's no problem. And I'm sure for most people, it's also no problem, but it could be interpreted as no pause. Well, then again...
Nobody is interpreting it as no pause. Yeah, everyone knows it's no problem. And if you don't know that, you soon learn. God damn it, Yaku.
Well, the
This is
thing I'm
not how you
saying
use language.
is,
This is not how your language is used.
well, what I'm saying is there can probably be something that you can make to make it more of a whatchamacallit. You can avoid confusion by coming up with more descriptive or specific terms. Not everything you cook with is a pan, Mom.
So apparently Tsuno can't find his profiles at all.
Oof.
Eesh.
Awesome temp and mine. That's some that's where name profiles.
Thanks, Blizzard. Blizz, blizz, blizz.
Please, indeed. Kuro's coming in to say, I use Kuro Core 2. Cool.
So we may
We might, if I'm thinking that might be last case scenario. Like a restarter of the client would probably be last case scenario. But we might be hitting that last case scenario though.
why isn't it like? Let's open up my hotkeys.
It's Blizzard. You really gonna question it? Do keep in mind that there's a difference between observers and players. Like an observer meddling with their settings and a player meddling with their settings.
Yeah, you should have the option to switch profiles in the middle of the game, don't you?
Indeed, you should. I've never actually done it, but I believe you generally should. Alright, so we do have an update. It looks like we will have, or Suneo rather, will be resetting his client, and we will be resuming from replay once this is settled.
Yeah.
So basically, I did LE. Yeah.
Group, the hero of the wasteland and savior of esports. This group. All praise her name. Please and thank you.
And it's.
Oh, by the way,
I don't remember his name, but I always remember the White Run preacher whenever we say that about Krupp. You can pull it off, I think. I'm scared. There we go. You can pull it off, I think. You just eat ropes.
I don't remember this. We need to write the whole script and then shout it. Krupp the unerring, Krupp the unassailable.
And as Krupp, you came. I don't actually remember too much about it. But you were once Kuro, and as Kuro.
You said, let there be esports. Right. So we're setting up. Why is everyone blipping in my ears?
I am catching up on Discord now. Is there a term of someone's IQ was reduced? Yeah. It's called reading StarCraft as you read. Or it's called reading BattleNet forums.
It's called StarCraft 2.
Do I have Alzheimer's? I don't remember.
I don't think I do.
Do I have Alzheimer's? I don't remember. Yep, we'll be waiting for this issue to resolve itself.
So we have Tunneling, who's already in the semifinals, having taken Xenodactyl out of the tournament. I don't know if Grizzly would rejoice in that. Waiting on.
Well, she's asleep. Well, she's asleep, so.
Yeah. Waiting on Tassad versus Gigi Jet.
Gigi Jet?
Jet.
Jete.
So
Shit.
Renegade versus No Macro, and both are leading. Both are no, actually, Tassad, the current reigning champion, is still in the tournament.
Yeah, as I was saying,
But-
they can't both be reigning
Oh,
champion.
but River actually went down. We have No Macro,
Oh.
who but judging by the name, probably cheesed their way both through River and Papa Panda.
What do you got against Solomon, man?
So we have
He
ourselves
was
a
one of
new,
you.
a new
He was
appearance in
said
the
to be the
tournament
wisest.
who already took down 2 champions.
What do you got against Solomon, man? He was said to be the wisest.
Mhm. All right. So let's.
Do you think?
start it up.
Do you think that No Macro could be an alias for No Regret? It's a pretty fitting alias, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Does No regret Micro?
Whenever he plays Macro, he feels some regret. Yeah.
Some no regret. There's no regret. And there's some regret. This is 2 very different players.
This reminds me. It's off topic, but reminds me of Dota, where there's a player called Ice, a player called Ice Ice, and a player called Ice Ice Ice. Meanwhile, we only have to worry about. Meanwhile, we only have to worry about Hero and Hero.
Were they named by Kuro? Because that's how she names like file names. She just presses 0
Right.
and more zeros and more zeros every time she needs to name a file.
Yeah, that's not really my style. I have a better system of naming files.
Okay, hopefully.
I was hoping you were gonna pounce on that. Goddamn it, see.
What?
She said, I all I said was I have a better system of naming files.
Oh yeah, right. You just hit the keyboard randomly.
You think it's randomly, which means it's working. It's meant to confuse.
You people disgust me. Anyway, Geohen is getting a Baneling Nest. Tsuno is moving out with some Hellions. He has kept up with worker production, so even though his hotkeys were messed up, still has
He found a way. He didn't.
Found a
He
way.
didn't realize it. And you know what the funny thing is? He didn't realize it until he was mashing his worker key and realized, wait, I'm not making workers. But apparently he was in the early game. So
maybe at the beginning of the game he just uses something else, like the
Yeah, I mean-
the thing.
yeah, there are some players who are going to do that.
Anyway, Hellions coming in. Ooh, they might get some juicy fires here, some juicy BBQ.
And that they, in fact, do 6 drones do go down. Now that might
Yeah.
not
Oh,
entirely be worth the cost of 4 Hellions, but considering the fact that Tsuneo is continuing Hellion
Oh,
production behind
yeah.
this, I think it's been worth it, man.
No, it's pretty good. He's got a
Good
good
old-
scout
yeah.
at the bases. He killed some crypt tumors. I think, did he kill a queen? Yeah, he killed one of the
Yeah,
queens.
he killed 1 queen.
Yeah, 6 workers, a lot of Zerglings. That is a pretty solid 4 Hellion opening.
Yeah, that it is.
Start
And
from Geohen, we're going full on mech here by Tsuneo.
yeah, I was gonna say, especially since he's going into mech, you're fine. You're fine with taking a couple more losses for the sake of worker kills, I would say,
Especially
when
with
you're
the
going map.
Zerglings.
Yep, absolutely.
The Zergling did not
Going
block
bio,
the command center, but it will see the command center being blocked down. Overlord will have to run away from the cyclone. Gravitonic missile thing is on the way.
Maglev,
Maglev acceleration.
Gravit. What do you just call it? Gravitonic missile? What?
I don't know.
Gravit.
Maglev acceleration. Magfield acceleration.
Backfield, even, yeah. I just call it
Yeah.
Maglev. It's easier.
Jihan will take a 4th base, getting
Gravit-
infestation kit.
No,
Sure,
you ain't get. You're not getting out of this. I want everybody to remember. Steel said gravitonic missile.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to remember this because that's actually a pretty neat name, and that could be a cool name for something.
I know it's I know what I call my gravitonic missile. Never mind. Blue flame is on the way
Ladies?
as well. It is.
Or men.
Or, nah. Not personally my.
Yeah.
My style.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have Ravagers and Roaches versus.
The good old,
McLaren here.
yep. The good old composition when you fight against mech, and especially battle mech.
We say good old, but it's kind of new as a composition.
Well,
It's only started
It's
like a few
been-
patches ago.
it's been the go-to a few patches ago, yeah, but there were definitely some players experimenting with it before versus
Oh,
mech.
Ducklings
So yeah, versus
might
mech.
get
That's a. They
But
did
Ducklings
not.
about
They
to
got
kick in.
barbecued
Ducklings,
entirely.
Uh,
This is a good position for the Hellions to be.
but Gioni is
And he
sacrificing Zerglings to
Zerglings
get
do
some
go
of these
down.
Cyclones.
These Banelings are way too slow. The kiting is fantastic from Suneo right
Yeah,
now.
but a lot of
That being
Hellions
said,
go
he's
down.
losing a lot of Cyclones.
Cyclones, sorry.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
lost a lot of Cyclones, and now there's not much that could really handle the Roach
Look at the
Ravager
Amazon
Force. There aren't actually that much here for yeah, I was gonna say, there aren't actually that much here for Geohan, but he's making more. Look at the army supply again, yeah.
Drilling Claws on the way for Tsuneo, but no Widow Mines being made yet.
Well, he'll get them eventually. But I don't think Geohan wants to give him the time to do that.
Yeah,
That's why I should catch a couple of
pathing issue here.
Catches a couple Hellions for at no cost of his own. Has to be a little bit careful of these Hellions. If these Roaches pounce on them, yep, one of them already goes down, and the third is going to be threatened so much. Pulling the SCVs, which is basically the desperation move. That's 19 SCVs down.
But the
Tsuneo
Roaches
could
are
still
almost
hold
all
this.
dead.
Yeah, Suneo
Yeah,
could still hold this with good kiting.
Zerglings are coming from the side.
Zerglings
Coming
can
from
come in,
back.
yep.
Look at that.
Well, a lot of Hellions
Nice,
are
nice
still
round here.
but that doesn't really matter when they start dropping like flies.
Yeah, but as long as you
Geohan
can get
is
to the
doing a lot of
Ravagers,
damage
the
here.
Ravagers do a tremendous amount of damage to these mech units.
Yeah, Suneo, not Suneo, sorry. Geohan is doing a lot of damage here, and he's starting to transition to the next phase of the game. He doesn't have Hive, I don't think. Should just be. No, I'm pretty sure that's a Hive. Yeah, he's got his Hive. He's going for Greater Spire.
Mm-hmm.
So if Geohan doesn't completely kill Suneo here, which it's looking like he absolutely will.
No, I don't think he will kill it.
Apparently not.
He lost a lot of workers, but he's holding it so far. Maybe maybe add a couple of tanks on the high ground there on this map would have been super helpful in this fight.
Yeah, definitely those safety/defensive tanks.
Especially since you already have a lot of factories with tech labs.
Well, I'm thinking Suneo is thinking in the sense of a traditionalist when it comes to battle mech, where it's like, I need the mobility, I need the map control, I need Cyclones.
Yeah,
but yeah, I
them
don't
safety
disagree
tanks.
with you.
But them safety
Oh,
tanks,
yeah.
man.
Well, yeah, I don't disagree with you. I'm just trying to come up with the rationale.
Mm-hmm. And Geohan is droning hard. Going to get them 4 bases fully
Puck
saturated.
is trying to outmine him.
Mm-hmm.
Was that during your era, Seal?
What?
The golden era of tempo. Some would argue the golden era of SC2 in general.
Yeah, but at the time there was not really. When I was playing StarCraft 2, there was not a lot of a community going on. Like there wasn't a StarCraft 2 scene. It was just forming. The game just came out.
There you go.
And I wasn't
was after
really
your time.
involved in the actual online aspects of it. In fact, like,
So tempo was after your time.
yeah, definitely. Then I came back to
I get
StarCraft
it.
2 afterwards.
After tempo,
I skipped the golden age
Yeah.
of StarCraft 2.
Well, if that was the golden age, then this can definitely be considered a renaissance, or arguably the enlightenment. Well, maybe not
The
now,
diamond
but I would argue. But I would argue, like, what you call it, late 2017, mid to late 2017 to like what you call it. Basically, when just before the game went free to play and when the game went free to play.
All right. So Johan. He's trying to break this, but Suno is being very apprehensive. Oh, he's gonna
Yeah,
run.
he absolutely is
into
trying to jump
Ducklings.
on. Yeah, he's trying to jump under these Root Lords, but there's actually enough of a buffer here, especially with the Banelings.
Yeah, the Waddlings actually. They don't even have speed.
Well, no, they are. No. They would be Banelings if they're waddling.
Oh,
They
the
have
Root
speed,
Lords.
if you
No,
want.
there's no targeting the Root Lords. Now there is some.
There is someone that goes down, but important to keep in mind, Suneo has to choose one thing.
Here.
One thing. Yeah, Suneo has to choose one thing to attack at a time. If he's attacking the Brute Lords, he's not attacking the Ground Army, and if he's attacking the Ground Army, he's not attacking the Brute Lords. At least not effectively.
The boys are being pulled. Trying to attack the Broodlings, but yeah, there's nothing left for Suno.
I think this is about the end of the end. GG's called. Alright, it's Q instead of S because it's
Yeah, it's quit. I was like, why quit? Why does it say back to? Oh, right, because we're in the replay zone. No, get away. It clicked versus for a second and started opening up.
You click versus for a second and you were like, what is this?
Placement
What is
magic.
this?
All these fucking animations that in your ear. It's annoying. So I just, done it to you.
I was gonna say, you know this. You know this. And you went with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called entertainment value.
And you know what? I can respect that. It's my old grandpappy told me, if a man ain't gonna be, whatchamacallit, continuing the cycle, they have reached Dharma. No, wait, Nirvana. No, god damn it. Dharma is the cycle. Dharma is the cycle. When you've broke out of the wheel of the cycle of Dharma, you've reached Nirvana.
Is she still with Greg though?
What?
Exactly.
Try to send me a next map.
There was a sitcom called Dharma and Greg. I think it was in the 90s. It was all about like a very Republican guy who works for the FBI and like a free-spirited hippie. And they fall in love and they get married and their families are very different. So it's like a left-wing, right-wing kind of.
And the child becomes... Yep. And the child becomes a brilliant administrator / general.
Wait, what happened?
Triton will be our next map.
Why is everyone dropping out of...
What? Oh, I didn't get an invite, but I can manually... I didn't get an invite, but I can manually join the lobby. So
I did send you an invite, but...
Well, yeah, I understand. It's just because somebody sends an invite doesn't mean the person gets the invite, necessarily. It's something that people need to understand. I did send you the invite. It just didn't get to you because of the way that the servers work.
Sounds like a sore spot for you.
What? What were we talking about?
I don't know. You went on a rant about something specific.
Just because I sent you an invite doesn't mean you received the invite. And vice versa, just because you sent me an invite doesn't mean I get it.
Yeah,
have to drink water.
Gotta hydrate your hydras, everyone. Keep that in mind.
Did I ever tell you about one of my more recent favorite subreddits?
No.
r/Hydro Homies. It's literally just a subreddit about
yeah, of course
the
you told me.
benefits of drinking water.
You told me about it before it became Hydro Homies, when it was...
Yeah, when it was the other one.
Difficult to share in...
When it was called something else and got banned for a while and then later got brought back but was quarantined.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hydro Homies. Okay, players.
They're essentially the same subreddit.
Ready? Let's get to it. Boop, 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 boop.
And here we go. Game 2 of the Special 3 series. Zerg versus Terran. Or Terran versus Zerg if you read it the Japanese way. That being right to left.
We're not even in the semifinals yet.
No, we are not. This is what happens when we have 19 check-ins, Seal. Not chickens. I said check-ins. I know it might have sounded like chickens, but I meant the other way. The E at the start and the I at the later. Check-in, not chicken.
Chicken. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Triton. LE. Triton, of course, is the Greek god of the sea. No, that was Neptune.
Wasn't that? No,
yeah, it was Neptune. Triton was Triton was the Roman one?
No, that's Neptune.
Okay, so
Triton is the father of Ariel. Bruh, do you even Disney?
No, Triton is not. Trident is a weapon.
I made the
Damn
same.
it,
I made the same mistake last week, and Corky yelled at me for it.
No.
Hashtag stand with Kuro. Triton
In the
is
southeast
the
corner
weapon.
of the map, representing Alpha X, our blue Terran is Tsuno. I'm breaking the cycle by being
Hashtag stand with Kuro. Hashtag Triton is the weapon. Hashtag Trident is a kingdom in the universe of Song of Ice and Fire. That went on longer than I intended it to. I do apologize. Continue the intro, please.
What kingdom? Triton?
Trident.
Trident.
Yeah, the kingdom of the Trident. It's where the Riverlands now are.
No, Riverlands is the kingdom.
No, the Riverlands are what it's.
The Trident is the river.
It was
dumb.
Yeah, but it was also referred to as the Kingdom of the Trident or the Kingdom of the Hills and Rivers.
In the northwest corner of the map. Representing SC2 Philippines are Yellow Zerg, currently up one in the Best of 3 series. Give it up for Johan. Waste time in the intro by debating.
After it was taken over and made an administrative region.
It's all made up anyway. It doesn't matter.
Consistency.
It's Game of Thrones. Consistency is not what you're going to get. If that's what you want. Go somewhere else, please. We're out of consistency. We're done. We don't have any more. Yeah, and we're not ordering any extra supply.
Set it up and you nailed it.
Tsuno is going with a quick third base.
That he has. He did get speed first before getting the third, so it's a little bit of a variation on the Quallash build. Oh, going into Roaches. Straight into Roaches. Which, I don't believe he went straight into Roaches last game. I think he did get the Roach Warren, but only after he realized, oh, I'm playing against Mech.
Kuro is saying that we've settled that it was a moon. Yeah, Triton is a moon of Neptune. Neptune?
Neptune?
Not. Yeah, I think Neptune. Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, it doesn't make sense because Triton is not in the Cthulhu sector. So why would it be in the StarCraft universe?
Well, Earth also isn't in the Cthulhu. Earth also isn't in the Cthulhu sector, but the United Earth Directorate is the thing.
Maybe if it was called New Triton or something that is a reference to the Triton back on solar system, but yeah, but
what the fuck are you even talking about?
Like, why is
just
this?
Take it. Just Triton? Take the L. Just accept it, Seal.
It has nothing to do with the sea, and it's an ice planet or moon or whatever, which is the one on Earth. It's on Earth. It's not in the Cthulhu sector. Why would the Zerg and the Protoss be here?
There are maps that are named after things that aren't in the Cthulhu sector either. There are maps that are... King Sejong Station does not exist in the Cthulhu sector. It's a terminal in... It's a subway station in Korea.
No. No, it. Yeah, oh, God damn it. No.
Stukov was from Earth as well.
Yeah, but they came to the Koprulu sector. They did not. The Koprulu sector did not go to Earth.
It's not canon.
I mean, they would bring cannons if they
Multiplayer
came
isn't
in, but
canon. You're just mad that they didn't call it Backpipe Fishes. You had to change it to Redshift.
No, I don't mind that. I like Redshift. It is my shift.
I'm a Blue Shift.
Anyway, speaking of shifts, you are shifting to an
Yep, that's a
aggressive
fast
position
roach push.
here. Yeah.
Very fast, but he did get the safety tank this time, so nailed it.
Yeah.
So he should be able to kite this a little bit. Can't afford to get high ground vision. Oh, manages to snipe it anyway.
Yeah, you gotta fight it on the low ground while the tank rains hell on them from up above.
And indeed it does. This is a fantastic position for the Hellions to be, but after a while, Geohan does not run into the wall of fire anymore.
Yeah,
Well, maybe he does
he's
reserve
going to
wings.
buffer for the Ravagers, but it looks like Tsune will be able to hold.
For the
and
time
he lost-
being, at any rate.
He lost 20 workers, but keep in mind, he does have 3 command centers.
Yeah, and mules.
3 orbital commands, so that's extra mules and stuff. Except, drop the mule in the wrong place. He's repairing the orbital command, so it's really fine. Yeah, it's an okay hold. Maybe not the best. He did lose a tank and 20 SCVs, but
But important thing is he held.
yeah, he held it.
There's
He got away
always
with
a
being
chance to-
very greedy.
Absolutely. There's always a chance to turn this on its head. It is TBZ after all.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the most... Well, snowballing is not a massive problem in this matchup, I would say. Obviously, the snowball effect still stands on every single matchup. There is still a snowball effect, but in TVZ, it's not... Whatchamacallit, it's not inevitable. There are comebacks that you can... There are things you can do to make a comeback.
Triton, Greek, is the Greek god of the sea.
You literally looked that up while in
the
game.
son of Poseidon.
You
and
literally looked that up while we're having a game to
Aphrodite.
cast. You literally looked that up while we're casting a game, Steel.
No, because Winter Assault was asking. No, not Winter Assault. Church was asking who was Poseidon then. Poseidon is the father of Triton.
How do you get this information? How did you get this information?
From Wikipedia. Also, Poseidon was
Did you
also...
literally look it up while we have a game to cast, Steel?
I'm not. I don't. We have an observer. I don't need to actually. Okay, I have a free pair of hands here.
It is accurate. It's nice having.
Johan is going
worry
with
about that.
Swallows to counter the battle mech here.
Oh boy, it's a good old. Well, okay, it's not the good old days of hard
No,
sword.
Nidus,
Cyclones did not exist back then. So
I think with the battle mech, maybe Nidus is even more effective because
I don't
you know,
know.
it gives you a lot of mobility. Whereas the I mean, although the battle mech is pretty mobile? Question mark.
yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking of. Sure, you could drop down Niduses left and right. Well, you can't really do
It's
that
just-
anymore.
it's just
but
not
you
as
could throw
mobile
down a
as
bunch of
the-
Niduses, but with battle mech, you can go to one location, kill that Nidus worm, go to the next location where your opponent's setting up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so almost
So-
have their pores.
So yeah, I'm
ready.
not too surprised that he didn't go for Niduses. That's what I'm trying to
There
say.
you go. Gonna kill some
Oh,
tanks
this is
here
an
on the
awkward
background.
position for a tank to be, yeah.
And this is the
So one that
beginning
already
of
goes down. I think
favorable
another one
trades
will go
for
down
players.
pretty quick. Absolutely. Another
Ooh,
tank
all the
goes
tanks are
down.
down.
All the tanks are down, yeah. And there are no Cyclones here.
I mean, but it is
only the
it is
Hellions.
pure Ravager here. The Hellions.
That
have-
it is, but even so, they don't do as much damage versus a Ravager as a Magfill Accelerator Cyclone would. Catching some of these Storm Hosts off guard, though. But I don't think it's quite going to be enough. Johan is playing a little bit cautious right now, though. But that plays into his favor because he does have these locusts to throw down into Suneo's main.
It does make Tsuno clear this third base. Yeah, that orbital command should not have stayed there for long with the...
that's a lot of dead workers.
Locusts.
It's a lot of dead workers. I like that he's got the Thor out. That's always good to try to get some of those locusts while they're still plumped in the air.
Yeah, it's got some Vikings.
Still, that's a lot of locusts. Still, though, it's a lot of locusts that you'll have to worry about. A Thor will soften them up a lot, but once it actually hits the ground...
Yeah, so it's gonna be 22 locusts every wave here. But Johan is pushing... Tsuno is pushing Johan back. Swarmos are about to finish their cooldown. More rapid
I think...
coming in. They have a pathogen plant and a spire on the way.
Yeah, I think Johan isn't really looking to do too much damage. Well, I say that, but he just goes straight in. Not the best positioning you can take, especially not if you're clumped up on a ramp versus tanks. We'll throw down some of these corrosive vials. All the tanks are down.
Yeah.
And alright, if Johan did not really intend to end the game there, he absolutely has the opportunity now to do so. As well as he's always had the opportunity, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but it looks like Johan will just wait for his upgrades to finish up, consolidate his forces once again, and
so dead once the Storm Host
or counterpoint, the Storm Host are so dead once Suneo notices, but it was not meant to be. Yep, the base is dead. Corruptus now to deal with the the Vikings. He's also getting his Greater Spire. Man, Johan will not end the game
for Tsuno now.
Johan
Corruptus can just own peace on everything.
You know, Johan will not end the game until he gets some Brute Lords out. But it looks like Suneo will end the game for him. GG is called. Oh wait, that was game 2 of this best of 3, and that's oh, why did I tab out of?
Alright, so this is our third semi-finalist here. We already have a semi-final prepared for us. Tunneling versus Tassad. We are going to take a break before we go into that. So we'll show you some clips of times gone by of the CranKy Ducklings. A duct tape, if you will. A tape of ducks. It's a pun. Because the word duct tape, and because tape used to be the thing where you recorded, like, video on. It's a thing that only old people understand. Young people don't quite get it. Why is it called tape? Duct tape? Yeah, it's okay, Genzer. Zoomer.
There we go. There we go. Now you're on it.
I know the memes.
Okay, Boomer.
Yeah, we'll take a short break. 5-minute break. Do not go anywhere other than to hydrate your Hydras, stretch your Roaches, or drain your Disruptors. I'm going to drain my Disruptor while this is going on. So, you know, everybody's nice and prepared. So, let's be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, because I will not forgive you.
I'm gonna go get water.